Good evening, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Love to Travel with Wave. Can you guys hear me? Girl, I am trying to test the StreamYard thing. Hi, Six Gunner. How are you? Afromex family, Chantel. How are you guys doing this evening? Yeah, I'm loving this StreamYard thing, but I'm getting used to it. Afromex family, I saw your short videos. Very nice. Oh my God. Why didn't you guys tell me you were coming? I would have loved to meet you. Wow. Did you enjoy South Florida? How was the weather? Oh, thank you, Six. Yeah. SA from Pakistan. How are you? 2 weeks ago, I was asking what part of Miami you're in. It was because we were planning to come there for spring break. Oh my God. It would have been so nice to meet you guys. Oh, well, next time, actually, I am thinking about taking a vacation um, the weekend of Memorial Day weekend. So I really don't know where I'm going to go. Any suggestions, anyone? I was thinking about Jamaica, but Jamaica, you have to be vaccinated. And guess who is not vaccinated? So I don't think so. Yeah, I really would have loved to go to Jamaica. Yeah. Six, I want to thank you so much for that video. It was awesome. It was actually quite a surprise, and I felt, I've never been surprised like that. It was just electrifying. Now I have my own chopper. I can travel the world. I just need a pilot. Can you try to see if you can get me a pilot to fly that helicopter that you created? I do. I do need a pilot. Oh, you don't have to be vaccinated to go to Jamaica. Really, Chantel? But my friend keeps telling me that. Oh, yes, I really, really do need that break. Trust me. You only need a negative test. So I'm going to start looking into tickets. I haven't been to Jamaica in a while. Six, please. I want to make sure we take applications for that, and that, I need somebody very strong for that role. Oh my God. Yeah, I am so. Oh, I'm glad you guys love the weather. The weather was a little cold over the weekend, but yesterday, Tuesday, was fantastic. Yeah, Florida, the weather is unpredictable. It's like one time it is beautiful, and then all of a sudden you see a cold front, or sometimes it rains, But otherwise, we have great weather here in South Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna start packing, man. Seriously, Jamaica does not care. I'm telling you, that's why people keep going. Janine, welcome. Miss Fruga, welcome as well. Janine, I loved your video. I didn't know you were a reporter. Huh? You think I wasn't watching your video, but I did while you were planting. And I enjoy your conversation. You know, it is a blessing to have a grandmother still living at 102 years old, and you have an auntie at 80, and your mom is in her 80s as well. Such a blessing. And I too have my mom. She's not in her 80s. I think she's turning 80 this year, or 79. And to have elderly parents, it's a very difficult task, and it takes a lot of work. And sometimes, you have to pay attention to them, spending very special moments with them. It's a blessing to have your parents at your age. You know what I'm saying? So thank God my mom is healthy, Yes, she is a survivor of breast cancer, but um, I'm very thankful to be spending time with my mom right now in South Florida. Oh, thank you, Afromex. Thank you. Please like, share, and share out the live if you can. We do appreciate that. Um, if okay, Chantel is asking me, can I ask, did you like living in Dominica? Actually, I was born in Dominica and I love Dominica. Dominica is like the Africa of the Caribbean. And the reason why I say that is not because I was born there. I wasn't raised there, but I mean just the beautiful landscape, the mountains, the rivers. It is noted that we have the most rivers in the Caribbean. Um, Also, there are beautiful waterfalls. They actually call it the Nature Isle of the Caribbean. That means they said, I don't believe in Christopher Columbus too much because them say more a liar. But they said if Christopher Columbus was to come back to the Caribbean, Dominica is one of the most recognizable islands that is untouched. He would recognize it like this. But Dominica, I left when I was 7 years old. So did visit when I was 17, 31, and then I went back when my dad passed away. And it is a beautiful country. If you have never been to Dominica, you should go. I would have loved to go to Dominica on my vacation, but the only thing is you have to stay quarantined for like 5 days. And my vacation, I just want to go for a week somewhere. Yeah, Dominica is a great country for retiring. If you live in the US, every US dollar is $2.68. So your money doubles in a sense. Yes. Yeah, Afromex. Yeah. We have to cherish those moments, when our parents get older, not even when they get older. Oh, thank you, Janine. Oh my God. Guys, please go and check out Janine's latest video. I love it. She's telling us about planting, but then she has a conversation with us about taking care of the elderly. Um, and it's quite refreshing. It can give us a little insight that we're not the only ones that have elderly parents and that are taking care of them. Sometimes you may have to stop your career in the middle of things and drop everything to take care of your parents. It's not that you don't have any ambition or you don't want to do anything in life, but these are the people that actually brought you on this earth and took care of you, held several jobs to take care of you. So I think that we need to also consider taking care of our parents, not putting them in, those nursing homes, unless it's something where you cannot control. But I'm just saying, you know, stop pushing your parents into nursing homes. Yes, because I remember Black people did not used to put their parents in nursing homes. In the Caribbean, we took care of our elders. They stayed at home with us. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, I know sometimes, the pressure is a lot of pressure because you're trying to live your life and you have a marriage, you have your own family. But sometimes if you incorporate your parents staying with you and everything and just live under one roof, hey, things might be better. And sometimes you have to deal with parents who have dementia. That can be very, very difficult. Maybe one of these days I'll have Rochelle come on because her mom passed away, but that was one of the things. And she also has a couple videos on that. Maybe you guys can go to Rochelle Vanterpool's pay channel. Yeah, she covers the topic before her mom passed away. Yes, you're so right, sis. Unless it's out of our control, exactly, because then we might need help. We may need counseling, or we may need some type of public assistance to help us. But we should never, never give up on our parents and allow them to stay in a nursing home. I think that's when they lose the momentum to live. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Chantel says, I don't want my mom going to Jamaica, especially not alone. So I'm pushing her to look into Dominica or Antigua. Great choice. You also have Anguilla. Anguilla is a very small country, but it is very quiet and quaint. You have places like Aruba. Um, where else can I say? You have places like St. Martin, St. Bart's, you know, um, the Caribbean has some beautiful islands. And some people are actually going to Mexico, they're going to Panama. There's so many places that you can go, yes, and make your dollar work for you when you're retired. Yeah. In Jamaica, Jamaica is so beautiful. I don't know. Some people just don't want to retire there. But I know there is a lot of Black Americans and Blacks globally that are retiring in Jamaica, and they have actually started an expat community there, and they're having fun, and they're enjoying their retirement in Jamaica. So, but I also have heard some stories about people going back home and things did not work out for them. But you just have to find a place that you love, and somewhere where your money can work for you. I tell people that. It's like almost in Ghana, $1 is like 6 CDs. So it works perfectly for me. So yeah. No, a lot of us want to go back home, but gunmen won't leave returnees alone. Yeah, I've heard those stories, Chantel. Yeah, coming out of Jamaica. And let me tell you, Jamaica is a beautiful place. I'm not too fond of Kingston, but I love the countryside, like Port Antonio. I love that area. It is beautiful. Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful place. I love it. Yeah, so if you're thinking about retiring, I tell people, even if you're living in the United States, it's not bad to move around. Don't be fearful about moving. You can move to another city, another rural area if you want, to live in a small town. There are a lot of great places in the US. Oh, they won't bother foreigners. Okay. Yeah, because I remember this story out of Jamaica. There was a Jamaican couple. They lived in England for a very long time, and they decided to go home and retire. Excuse me. And then they actually built their home. And I think like maybe months later, someone actually broke into a house and killed the couples, and then their daughter had to come to Jamaica to bury them. I don't know what happened to that case, if they found out who it was, but it was quite tragic. Yes. Well, Chantel, why don't you take your mom with you to Ghana? She might like it. Yes. And there are like 54 African countries you can choose from. It doesn't have to be Ghana only. I tell people from my experience, try traveling a little bit in Africa and then decide where you want to live, and also do your research and find out, you know, how long your dollar can be stretched. You know what I'm saying? The least expensive place to live in, and where you can actually get a great opportunity to open a business, someone too. Yeah, I'm telling you, even in Trinidad, right? I've never been to Trinidad, but I remember one time this young lady that I knew, she was from Trinidad and she was getting married And the moment she left the airport, there was a car that pulled it up in front of them and in the back of them. And what happened is they robbed them. So the only thing we could think about it was is that it was an inside job. There was somebody who was in the United States who knew they were coming down and actually um, orchestrated this whole thing, with someone on the grounds. So things like that happen. It happens all over, not only in the Caribbean, it happens all over the world. Okay, she might have a hard time with some of the foods. Well, Chantel, to be honest with you, I cook my own food when I'm in Ghana. I do. I cook my Caribbean food and I mix it in with a little Ghanaian food because everything that you want, the ingredients is there. You just have to create your own meal and cook your own food. Yes, that's what we do when we're in Ghana, actually. You don't have to eat Ghanaian food. If you want to eat your rice and peas, you can eat your rice and peas. Um, they do sell the Jamaican jerk seasoning. Actually there is a store in East Legon, and there's a friend of mine who's opening a Caribbean store in Osu. So hey, you got the hookup. Hey, praying couple, welcome in. How you doing today? Yeah, we're just having a Wednesday night recap. How was everyone's day actually? Excuse my manners. How are you guys doing? How was your day? Because I had a terrific day actually. It was quite busy. I didn't have time to do my little video I usually do, taking a break, you know. But my day was pretty good. It started off well, I got on the bus, I did a live, and then I got to work, and everything was great, you know. Oh, Janine, that's great. Yeah. I check in with you guys because I watch your videos and everything. And I may drop a little line and say, hey, I'm watching and so forth, give you the thumbs up. Guys, please go on the community tab. There is so much information there. Yes. And we did have a poll and we talked about it this morning. If you missed it, it was actually about, let me look at my phone actually, and I'll read it out to you. Um, it was a pretty good poll, and I thought it was going to be a landslide, but my God, people are very, you know, uh, how would I put it? Some people, I mean, most people, it's kind of balanced in a sense. The question I asked today, um, the question was, is there such a thing as the angry Black woman? Because the reason why that came to mind is because for years, Bright family, how you doing? Yes, very positive person. Yes, of course. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Is there such a thing as the angry Black woman? So I had this poll, 16 votes. Okay, we took this from 16 people. They said 44% of people said yes. I'm amazed. And 25% of people said no, and 6% said maybe, and 0% said it was a myth, and then 25% said another negative label by society. So the majority of people think that the angry Black woman does exist. Oh, thank you, Bright family. You always share us out. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Yes, Afromex family. This is wild. I was so shocked that people actually think that the angry Black woman is accurate. And it's true. And I'm trying to figure out because my poll is not showing, this is something YouTube should show. Like, when people are voting, if it's male or female, you know, is it that our male counterpart, our males are thinking that black women are angry? Could it be the 44%? Um, Another group thinks no, which is, I felt like that. I think it's very false because I think people just create this whole thing about that black women are always angry. Yes, Chantel. Yeah, absolutely. I think people mistake it for people standing their grounds or expressing themselves and so forth. Like I explained this morning, that we need to take people individually and stop, judging people. I'm not saying there are not angry black women out there, but why is it when other black, other not blacks, other women of other color express themselves, they are not treated that way or called angry? They're like standing up for their rights. They're standing up for themselves. They're strong women, and all that stuff. So Miss Frugal is saying there is the angry black woman, angry white woman, and angry every woman. We are not one dimensional beings. Great point, Miss Frugal. Yes. But I just think I understand what you're saying, but I think when it comes to black women, they show us, you know, more angry than the norm. You know, it's like, sometimes I'll give you a perfect example. I had a client, right? And she's from the Caribbean. She's older than I am. And she came in, and the way she spoke to me, I could have gotten angry and everything like that, but I didn't. I just kind of, I did not stoop to her level. What I did was I told her, I said, ma'am, you are probably the age of my mom, and in the Caribbean, we respect elderly women. Okay? So let's start over. I'm here to help you and everything like that. So come to find out, she apologized to me and she said, no, I'm not angry. It's just that I'm a little frustrated and blah, blah, blah. And guess what? The communication was perfect. We talked, we laughed. At the end, she thanked me and everything like that. But to me at first, she was being a little bit aggressive, but most people don't take their time to find out why the person is being aggressive. You know, sometimes they might just be in the moment because something else is happening and so forth. So, um, but she's not an angry black woman. She's not. I just think like it's just people are stereotyping people. I think so. Yeah. Because I see white women get angry and everybody's like, oh man, could you please calm down and da 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 da. But I just think when a black woman is expressing herself and she is probably a bit perturbed about something, the approach is different. She's angry. She's a wild person. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it. Chantel says, but the agenda is to bring down the black woman. It's been this way for years. Okay. That's another perspective of looking at it. Afromex family says, yes, sis, please don't get me started on this topic. Girl. There is a whole group of so called black alpha males on TikTok running so called podcasts bashing black women all the times. This is another thing that I pointed out this morning. You know what the hurtful thing is? It's not that other people are saying it, our men are validating it. That is the that is the most, you know, it's crazy. It's like almost somebody repeating something over and over and it catches on and our men are repeating it and they're starting to believe it. So when they meet you, it's like, you know, I hear it all the time. I hear black men say it all the time. Oh, black women are so angry. I don't know what's wrong with them. They loud, they this, they that. And remember, if you meet me, I'm not a very loud person. I'm not. I'm not a loud person at all. Yeah. And Afromex family said they are so bent on destroying the black woman's reputation and value. It's sick that our own men are the ones tearing us down. And they wonder why so many black women end up in interracial marriages. Mm, wow. Yeah. Okay. And the Bright family is actually agreeing with Afromex family. Well, let me hear what Sixty got to say. Six Gunner says, I know the podcast you're referring to. Surprise guests even go on the show. Oh, wow. And the Wellness Frugal Mama is hailing up Bright Family. Guys, I don't even think it's about, angry black women. It's just so hurtful. I can say that. When I hear my brothers, saying that. And if we have to go further, if he feels that the black woman is angry, why don't you ask her why? Why is she angry? If you truly feel that she's angry, why haven't you ever asked her why? Maybe she has carried this burden for so long. You know, maybe you're not playing your part as a man in our community. Maybe you don't have her back. Who knows? You know, I don't know because I know for sure I'm not angry. I'm just a bit perturbed when your mom is black, your sister is black, your auntie is black, and you're repeating those words. You're putting it out into the universe. Yeah. And Miss Frugal, you have a great point. Yeah. Where's the respect? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you why don't we find nicer things to say about women in general? But why don't we find even greater things to say about black women? You know? Yeah. I think sometimes we forget. I always tell people when I meet men or I approach men, I always approach them with respect. You know why? I have 11 brothers. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Golden Girl is checking up on me because she said I go to bed too early. Yeah. I have 11 brothers. So I respect men. I treat them the way that I want to be treated. And also, I treat them that way because I want women to treat my brothers with respect. I want them to treat them like they are men. You understand? So we have to kind of Think about it. A lot of times we say things, and we have aunties, we have sisters. Would you like someone to call your mother an angry black woman? Would you want someone to call your grandmother that? Would you want someone to call your auntie, your cousins, your little sister? I mean, come on. Get to know the person first. Get to know the individual. Get to learn her story. This is what Black history is about. Not Black history, but that also, but women's history. Yesterday or day before, we celebrated International Women's Day. We should celebrate that each and every day. There's a guy actually, when I catch the bus and I'm ready to get off or on the bus, he always extends his hand out and say, Madame, after me, you know? And I'm like, wow, this is so cool. He puts me first, as a woman. And I appreciate that, you know? So I'm glad we did that poll, but to think that 44% of people on that poll, whether it's male or female, thinks that the angry black woman does exist. Hmm. Wow. That sends a message that what our society is thinking about us as black women. You know, it really does. Yeah. Also today I highlighted Nani from Jamaica. I did put it on my live this morning, and it's also on the community page. Please go and check it out. You know, Nani to me was a great female warrior. The Maroons out of Ghana, during the slave trade, they took her to Jamaica, and for years she fought the British. This was a strong woman. Yes. And actually, I have a friend who is related to her, and Nani came out of the Ashanti region. And she actually died in 1733, I believe, in Jamaica. And she is on the $500 bill in Jamaica. This lady has made a mark on the island of Jamaica. And even when we go to the Ashanti region in Kumasi, she is known. Her story is told, you know? So we wanted to highlight that on our community tab. As a content creator, I am urging everyone, if you utilize your community tab, use it as a tool to connect with each other, to promote each other's channel and your channel as well, and also to have great discussions, about great topics that matter. And sometimes we have a little fun, because the other day we did a poll, if you smile daily. I believe in smiling. Smiling is good and it's healthy for you. And it tells a lot about one's soul, you know, if that person is genuine or not. I know you have some people who give you that half smile, but it's not genuine. It has to come from within. Yeah. So Miss Frugal is saying they don't ask why they are mad because they don't care. Wow, Miss Frugal. You hit it on the nail. I've been in customer service as the same company for 22 years. They give us a ABW, but they give everyone generalizations of some sort. Wow, you've been doing it for 22 years. Actually, I've been in retail since I was 14. but I've been working for the company that I'm with now for 16 years. I've seen it all. There was one particular company that I worked for. Actually, they got sued in Atlanta. Not the current company that I work for. And it was so, I couldn't believe that what they wanted us to do. Their instructions was like when you saw black people, you had to follow them in the store. And I refused to do that. I actually refused. Hi, SA, how are you? Guys, please greet SA. He's from Pakistan. He's new to the channel. Connect with him. And I remember one time they arrested a young man. He was a young teenager. He was black. And they paraded him around the store. And then after that, they kept him in the police cruiser for hours. They never called his mom. Hi, Brian, how are you? And then hours later, they took him downtown, I guess. Then the following week, this is a true story. And I worked part-time at this huge retail store. There was a young white boy who stole from the store. And they took him upstairs in the back office. They called his mom and they had his mom sign him out and told him that he couldn't come back to the store or trespass. And that was it, a slap on the wrist. Yes. There's so many stories in retail. If I think I need to write a book. I'll be sitting in Ghana by the beach just writing a book. Yes, absolutely. So, essay, we are here talking about, many things. Um, we had a poll about, the perception of Black women and thinking that they are angry. And, the poll that I took said 44% people agree. So we were just here discussing it. Yes. So that was one of the hot topics of the day. Also, I wanted to discuss, since we're into the job place and everything like that. So I think I went on someone's channel and they had like this tutorial about leaders and bosses. And I saw that. And this is something I've been talking about for years. And the person was asking, in the video is animated, but it was about whether or not you knew the difference between a boss and a leader. So I'm going to give you guys maybe a few seconds if you want to participate. What is your interpretation of a leader and what is your interpretation of a boss? What do you think is the role of a leader and the role of a boss? Yeah. So I will start off by telling you I believe that a leader is someone who is a role model, who inspires people, and in the workplace, they develop your talents. They're the ones that help you to reach to the next level. They have no fear of you taking over their jobs. They're quite comfortable in that leadership position. You understand? So that you can be promotable, and they don't mind sharing. Yes, exactly, Miss Frugal. Leaders motivate and inspire. Hi, Queen Eva. Good evening. How are you? Yes, but I also want to know, what do you think is the role of a boss? Because from my experience and what I've been seeing in the last 16 years, just say, I think the managers that are out here now are micromanaging. They have no interest in your career, in promoting the right people. I don't think they're about self. A lot of them do not know their jobs, but they ride on the coattails of those who know the job. Okay, so SA is saying a boss is one who just wants his workers to work for him. Exactly. That is what. Okay, Queen. I am doing great. Exactly, Miss Frugal. They just want their tasks to be done. They don't have that personal one on one with you or that relationship. But in reality, leadership and being a boss is supposed to work together. The role of, yeah, exactly. So if you have a boss and they don't have any type of leadership, more or less you're going to find, and the study shows, and I have seen that before I watched that video, that 70% of people, yes, 70% of people leave their jobs not because they're unhappy with the company or maybe the core values of the company, but because of management. Do you think that's right or not? Tell me your opinion. Do you think that people leave jobs now because they're not happy with management and how things are run? Because this is what statistics is saying. From my experience, yes, I've heard many people say, well, I don't want to be in this job anymore. Thank you, Brian. I don't want to be in this job anymore. I can't take that, the manager, he's not, you know, attentive towards the employees. They talk about favoritism, giving people, positions that they are not qualified for. Yeah, I've heard this over and over again. Lately, I think people are also, there's another reason why people leave companies. They're not paying enough. So they're trying to find other opportunities or opening their own businesses and so forth. So I think that, people in management need to be better leaders. You need to know how to lead your team. There has to be a balance. Yeah, you can task all day, but at the end of it, your employees are going to get tired. They're going to get overwhelmed. They're not going to have the enthusiasm to be there on a daily basis all the time. They're going to wake up and say, hey, I don't feel like going to work. Yeah. Hi, Hilda. How are you? Thank you for stopping by before you go to bed. Oh, you're like me. I like to go to bed early, but I'm trying to stay up tonight because last night I went to bed early. I got up at 2 a.m. in the morning. And thank God for SA in Pakistan. He stayed up with me and just chatted the night away, you know. But I couldn't go back to sleep because, I went to sleep early. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, thank you, Hilda. I am trying. I can see that. I've just wait out bad management. They usually don't last long. I like the word. That's true, Miss Wellness. Let me tell you, of all my 16 years working at the company, there are managers that come in and da 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 da, and let me tell you, the same speed they come in, the same speed they leave. I'm telling you, sometimes don't even kill yourself and say, no, they're gonna leave. Trust me, they're gonna get rid of their own selves. Yeah, and sometimes you have to train the manager. Isn't that weird? You know, because usually in the past, I can talk like working in the 80s, early 90s. You go to a company, the first person you see is the manager. They're training you, they're involved. I remember, like, if you got sick, they will call you and say, hey, Wave, are you okay? I didn't see you at work today. What's going on? If your family member gets sick, they're selling like sending like well wishes to you. Anything that happened with your family, they were so involved with you as an individual. Now, man, if you get a Christmas card, you're lucky. Okay? Miss Frugal, why are you laughing? Yes. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes they come like hotheads. They think they know everything, and you've been there for so long. And, these people just don't know anything, not even how to use the computer. They don't know how to help a client. I'm serious. If they see something on the ground, could you pick that up, please? And I'm like, sometimes you just want to say, you know, you want to say, but you got two hands too. But then you have to say, wait, mm-mm, that's not the right approach. I'm telling you, this job thing is more than a job. Oh, I'm telling you, it's like you have two jobs. You have to babysit the manager and you got to do your job. Yes, absolutely. I'm telling you, you got like two jobs going on, you know? But what I've noticed is that the turnovers in companies, a lot of people are leaving because they're finding better jobs. Yes, they're finding better jobs. They're finding jobs that are paying more. They have to do less, you know. They're getting bonuses to sign up to work at certain jobs. People want to work at their homes now. They don't want to do the commutes and all of that, It's having a job is hilarious right now. Yes, it is. But you, like I said, you just have to be focused on your goals, what you want to do, and the other stuff, don't sweat it. I'm telling you, just don't sweat it. Don't take on people's attitudes and stuff like that. And don't be following people because a certain person comes in late every day. You should come in late every day because you might not be as lucky as that person punching that clock late every day. Okay? Because your luck with those type of jobs. Just keep it straight, keep it moving, come to work on time, do your thing, punch out, get your money every 2 weeks, and keep building your passion and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Until one day you can walk in there and give them your resignation with your head up high, you know what I'm saying? And said, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Okay? Don't let no job fire you, honey. No, don't let no job fire you. You know when it's time to go. Yes, absolutely. My God, how long we been on here? I don't know. I'm getting used to this live thing. I love it. It is good. I need to make some videos. I'm serious. My whitey boyfriend is getting jealous. He wants us to make videos together. Yeah. Six, I showed him your video and he loves it. Oh, okay. So what time is it in Pakistan right now? Because SA is saying my day started just now. Let's see how your day goes. What is a typical day in Pakistan? Six, why are you saying oh gosh? You sound like you from Trinidad. In Trinidad, they say oh gosh. Did you see you went on vacation, Six, right? So he made a second video. If you go in on my channel, you'll see that um I have he actually made a video. My YT boyfriend made a video, and he's getting very popular. People like him. Oh, who is Lucky YT boy? Oh, you should go on my channel and you'll see Juan. Go on my channel and you will see that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he's pretty funny, He's sitting right here listening to you guys, you know? Yeah, he's here listening. Of course. Yeah, so tomorrow on the community tab, we are going to have a poll. Make sure you guys go on over to the community tab. I just love your comments. I love reading your comments and everything like that. In the morning, I usually have a routine. I go to WTF Family, listen to Donuts and Coffee. Then I go to Miss Frugal. She's always doing her affirmations and exercising. And let me tell you, she always has an outfit of the day. I love, she has these nice outfits, workout outfits. I love it. Yes. And she's very energetic. Also, I go on Cellist's Closet. I do my meditation there in the morning. I saw the second one. I think I was in the live. Okay, 12 hours difference. Wow. Yeah, it's 9:32 here, SA. Yeah. I would like to go to Pakistan. What is there to do in Pakistan? Tell us. A lot of restaurants. What's going on in Pakistan? In case we decided we wanted to go to Pakistan. Yes. Oh, you do workouts. Okay, SA. Hi, Miss A. How are you? I see you cooking a little bit today. I love the vegetables and everything. Yeah, you think I wasn't watching? I'm watching you. Yeah, it's quite refreshing. I think I was at work and I just kind of just, needed something to watch. And there you were. So I jumped on it. Yeah, welcome in, Mrs. A. Yeah, so what is there to do in Pakistan? Um, SA? Yeah, because I've never been to the Middle East. I don't know, I usually go to Africa. I've been to Morocco. I like it, but um, actually went to Casablanca. Um, but it's beautiful, but the taxi driver was not, you know, very nice. It's a whole story. And if I have to give you that story, I just didn't like it because I feel like the men in Morocco were very disrespectful to women. It's a Muslim country. Um, and I just find they were very disrespectful. We actually stayed at the hotel. Then we had to go to Casablanca. So we called the concierge and he booked us with a taxi driver. So the deal was like when we got on, I think he was supposed to charge us like 75 US dollars to take us and bring us back. So we went to Casablanca, everything was fine. We went to a restaurant, it was beautiful. Then we ordered some small sardines, with Greek salad and all of that. And we paid a lot of money for it. We were looking forward to having food from Morocco because my girlfriend was like, oh, the food in Morocco is fabulous, you know? So on our way back, I have very long legs. So on our way back, I'm sitting in the back of him. My friend is sitting on the other side and he's shifting his gears. And all of a sudden I'm feeling this person touching my legs. And I'm like, wait, just calm down. You're not in the US, you're not in Africa. So you're in Morocco, which is in Africa. It's in northern Africa. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This man is touching my legs. So I kind of shift my legs, like, a little bit. And it just get, and it was like the longest ride of my life. Okay. So finally we get to the hotel and I'm like, is my girlfriend seeing this man touching my leg? So I keep moving my leg, because I really don't want to slap this man. And, I'm in a foreign country. So then finally we get to the hotel and we're ready to pay him. And he says we owe him 150 US dollars. I was so pissed because the concierge told us it was 75. So we told the concierge and he was like, well, there's nothing we can do and everything like that. So, okay, so SA said there are so many restaurants, hotels, and in bigger cities of Pakistan. Okay, great. So finally, I was like, look here, I'm not going to argue with this man. Just give him the $150 and whatnot. And I was so ready to catch my flight to go to Ghana. And we we went upstairs, opened the food to start eating, and they actually served us raw sardines. It was raw fish. And we spent so much money, we had to dump it in the garbage. And then we packed and we took, we jumped on the shuttle and then we went to the airport. And so we put a complaint at the tourism board and everything like that. Um, I would not go back I would go back to Morocco, but I would not go back to Casablanca. I would prefer to go to Marrakesh. I hear it's much, much better and it has more of our people. So next time I'm going to go to Marrakesh. Yes, SA wasn't really good of the taxi driver. So that's why I said when we are traveling to foreign countries, we need to be more careful. I mean, I'm sorry. If he was in the Caribbean, he would have gotten slapped. I'm sorry. Because I thought that was very disrespectful. You shouldn't be, rubbing your hands on no woman's legs. I don't care who you are, but like I said, I was in a foreign country and I just had to suck it up, keep quiet and just, pray that I got out of that cab and get to the hotel and pack and leave. Oh, you love listening to my stories. Thank you, SA. Thank you. I need to write a book actually. As the waves turn, yes. Yeah, so that was my experience in Morocco. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. I would never tell anyone not to go because that's just my experience. You may have something, a different experience, but just do your research. We did do our research, but it's just that, um, you know, it's there's more of a male dominance over there, and women are second class citizens. So, and especially if you're a foreign woman, they're very disrespectful. So that's not. No, I do not have that man's picture. SA, are you gonna go over there and make trouble in Morocco for me? No, I don't have his picture, but I did take some beautiful pictures in Morocco. Maybe one of these days I will do a video so you guys can see me in Morocco. But I decided not to go back. If I do, I will go to Marrakesh. Yes, definitely. Yeah. So that was one of my travel experiences. What was my best travel experience? I think when I went to Mexico, that's one of them. When I went to Cancun, it was nice. We went to this reggae club called Cats. It was really, really nice. The waiters, they dance around and everything like that. Okay, well, SA, enjoy your workout. I love a man that works out. Yes, yes, yes. Keep your body tight, honey. Yeah, I love it when people work out. Yeah, because I'm a workout queen. I didn't go to boot camp today. I know my coach is going to kill me, but I didn't get any sleep last night. So I only had 5 hours. Yeah, so my coach is probably good. That's nice. I would love to see your pictures. Hey, you don't have to see my pictures. Just go into my playlist, play it. You'll see me all over the videos. Yes. I have workout videos as well. You can watch them. Yes, absolutely. Hmm. Yeah. So, I think Mexico was really nice. We went to Cats. It was, I think we had went like for a weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Beautiful beaches. We stayed in a penthouse. It was beautiful. I love Mexico. Yeah. The only bad thing that happened was I think I had like 40 US. I had left, in on a dresser and we went out and someone stole it. Yeah. But otherwise I was fine. Yeah. I love Jamaica. When I went to Jamaica, I went there about maybe 4 or 5 times. I love Jamaica. Um, where else? I love the US Virgin Islands. If you've never been to the US Virgin Islands, you should go. The US Virgin Islands is nice. And Dominica is nice. I love the Netherlands as well. Yes, I love Amsterdam. I love going there. I love going there to shop. I mean, every store in the world you could think of is in Amsterdam. They have that old money. It's really, really nice. Yes, I love Amsterdam. And I love Ghana, of course. Yeah, I love St. Martin. I love the Dutch side of St. Martin. I had a great time. I actually had a condo by the beach. I rented a car. I just love traveling. That's why I have the name Love to Travel with Wade because I love being on an airplane. I love packing and just going to a destination. So I am planning a trip for a week. I don't know where I'm going to, but eventually I will end up somewhere. Yes, it's going to be in May, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. I'm just not ready to say where I'm going. And another place I love going is Puerto Rico. Yes, Puerto Rico is superb. It's hot. Nightlife is great. Love the music, the food, the people, the ambience, the pulse of the city. It's awesome. Yeah. So, guys, I think I've been on here maybe an hour. Yeah. So, I am going to say good night. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And hopefully we can do this again. I love the topics. I love the fact that we all can comment, agree, disagree, come together, and just discuss the issues, and also have some fun at the same time. Um, I also want to say, I always go down my list during the chat, and I want to say thank you to Afromex family for checking in. Chantel SA from Pakistan, and also my good friend 60 Ghana. Thank you once again for that nice video. I can't wait to ride on my helicopter, my own personal helicopter, and Janine, oh my God, thank you so much. Had a great video out today. Miss Frugal, waking me up in the morning, inspiring me. Love you, love you, love you. And let's see who else. The Bright family came in, praying couple. Guys, definitely, definitely gonna show some love. You know, SA from Pakistan. Thank you so much. Keeping up with Queen Eva. Thank you, my love, for always coming in and supporting. Ryan, Hilda, DC. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I have to show appreciation. Mrs. A, thank you so much. Can't wait for game night, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna start have to get on learning my songs. Yes. Thank you. Bye, Six. I'm going to go on your channel because I need to watch those beautiful gloves of yours. Yes, before I go to sleep. All right, take care, everyone. Like I said, there is no channel without you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Good night. Mwah. Later.